at a private event in a secure Tesla testing facility, Elon Musk did what many thought was impossible. He revealed Tesla's first-ever airborne vehicle prototype. No wheels spinning, no roads required, just raw electric propulsion lifting a Tesla into the sky. This wasn't a drone. This wasn't a cinematic trick. This was a fully functional, piloted Tesla, taking flight before the eyes of stunned engineers, press, and investors. So, how does it work? Tesla's flying car is built on a revolutionary vertical takeoff and landing system, or VTOL. Instead of traditional rotors, Tesla engineers have developed ultra-quiet duct fans powered by high-efficiency solid-state batteries. Let's be clear, this isn't just a tech demo. This could fundamentally change transportation as we know it. Urban air mobility, clean, fast, electric, is finally within reach. But with innovation this bold comes massive questions. How will cities adapt? What air regulations need rewriting? And when will the rest of us get to fly? Musk has long teased the idea of a flying Tesla, even saying it was possible within a decade back in 2019. Now, that decade has arrived early. According to Musk, limited testing will expand throughout 2025, with a possible consumer-ready model targeted for 2027, if regulatory bodies catch up in time. That human innovation has no ceiling. The world just watched the car take flight. Within hours of the reveal, the internet exploded. Hashtags like #FlyingTesla and #MustDidIt trended globally. Tech analysts hailed it as the Wright brothers moment of the 21st century. Meanwhile, legacy automakers and aerospace giants, from Mercedes-Benz to Boeing, were suddenly silent. This was Tesla crossing into aerospace territory, and doing it with zero emissions, fully electric power, and a tech stack decades ahead of the competition. Speaking ahead, industry experts called it the most disruptive transportation announcement since the original Tesla Roadster, and some are even calling for a global rethink of urban infrastructure. Sources close to Tesla's development teams hint that this prototype wasn't built alone. Insiders say SpaceX engineers played a vital role, especially in the vehicle's vertical thrust design and safety protocols. The fan system, a derivative of Falcon landing tech. The emergency landing AI, rooted in Dragon capsule software. Rocket, it's a Tesla SpaceX fusion, and the implications are bigger than just commuting. From emergency response drones to autonomous air taxis, even Mars rovers with liftoff capability. This could be the early foundation of an entire ecosystem of airborne electric mobility. But here's the twist. Innovation isn't the only challenge. Airspace regulation, safety certification, battery range, noise control, every inch of this dream will be tested, debated, and resisted. Scroll the FAA, ESA, and air traffic control authorities around the world will have to adapt to a new category of vehicle, the personal electric aircraft. Crystal ball, and yet Tesla isn't alone anymore. Rising startups like Joby Aviation, Archer, and Lilium are preparing their own fleets. But none, not one, have the cultural force and hardware ecosystem that Musk brings to the table. We were told flying cars were a fantasy, a futuristic dream only possible in movies. But today, Tesla has proven something powerful. Not just that the future is real, but that it's being engineered in real time. Shooting Star, this isn't about flying Teslas alone. It's about a civilization rising above the limits it once accepted. We are no longer just traveling forward. We are finally going up. Flying saucer, so buckle up, because the age of the flying car has officially begun. Behind the scenes, Tesla is already laying the groundwork for a bold new frontier, Tesla Skyports. According to leaks and architectural renderings, Tesla plans to integrate vertical takeoff pads atop parking garages, urban rooftops, and even remote supercharger stations. Satellite antenna. These skyports won't just be launch zones. They'll be hubs for charging, AI coordination, and vehicle-to-vehicle communication. Imagine booking a flying Tesla, like a rideshare. You step in, it lifts off, and AI guides you seamlessly through the sky like digital air lanes, all powered by Tesla's neural net. Cityscape at us, think about it. No roads, no traffic lights, no stop and go, just pure aerial freedom on demand. But not everyone's cheering. Critics are raising real concerns, from noise pollution and air traffic congestion to the ethics of putting high-speed flying machines in the hands of consumers. Balance scale. Regulators will be forced to rewrite aviation laws that haven't changed in decades. Unions are calling for pilot licensing requirements, and insurance companies? They're already scrambling to calculate risk profiles no algorithm has ever modeled. Brain. And then there's the question of AI. Can we really trust autonomous flight with human lives at scale? Musk says yes, but the world will demand proof. What if Musk's flying car isn't just about Earth? What if it's a testbed, a blueprint for something far more ambitious? Milky Way. SpaceX has long teased Mars colonization. But once we get there, how we move around a planet with no roads? Answer: autonomous electric flight. The Tesla Flyer could be Mars-ready. Lightweight, low-gravity optimized, solar charged, the perfect off-world vehicle. Flying saucer. Musk may not just be giving us a flying car. He might be building the first interplanetary mobility platform, one that doesn't just defy gravity, but redefines what it means to move across planets. The flying Tesla is more than metal batteries and code. It's a symbol of possibility, of pushing past the final frontier, not in space, but right here on Earth. Globe showing Europe, Africa, a future where commuting isn't soul-draining, but breathtaking, where kids grow up asking not when will I drive, but when will I fly, and where a billionaire's dream becomes a global turning point. Footage of concept air taxis from other companies, competitive startups, government-funded aerial mobility tests. Tesla's takeoff didn't just shock the world. It woke it up. Across the globe, aerospace startups and automakers are now scrambling to launch their own flying prototypes. Globe with Meridians in Germany, Lilium has ramped up test flights. In California, Joby Aviation just secured FAA certification fast-tracking. In China, Xpeng's Aero HT division revealed a hybrid electric flying SUV, eerily similar in design to Tesla's. And in Dubai, the government just greenlit full-scale aerial taxi routes for 2026. Bar chart. The flying car market, once speculative, is now projected to hit over $1 trillion by 2040. What was once Silicon Valley sci-fi is now a global arms race for air dominance. And Musk? He's already a lap ahead. Here's how it may look in just a few years. You open your Tesla app, not to summon a car, but to schedule a flight, a vertical pad near your building signals arrival. You step in, no steering wheel, no driver, just a voice prompt, destination confirmed. Estimated flight time, 9 minutes. Then liftoff. Cloud. Tesla's vision isn't about owning a flying car. It's about accessing one anytime, anywhere. Subscription models, city partnerships, business class upgrades, autonomous fleets. The goal? Democratize flight. Not for the 1%, but for the every person. Flying cars have long been a pop culture punchline, a dream for tomorrow that never quite arrived. But today, we're watching a cultural shift unfold in real time. Film frames. We've seen this moment on movie screens for decades. Now it's being live-streamed, memed, debated in classrooms, analyzed in boardrooms. DNA, just like the iPhone, just like the Model S, and just like Falcon 9. Tesla's flying car is more than machine. It's a signal that the future isn't imagined anymore. It's being built, and we're all part of it. Governments are reacting fast. Japan just introduced an aerial mobility roadmap. The EU is proposing smart sky corridors. And in Africa, Kenya and Rwanda are piloting drone cargo corridors that could soon open to passenger air taxis. Globe showing Europe, Africa, this isn't just Elon Musk's move anymore. This is the start of a global shift toward a three-dimensional transportation future. Satellite, and while skeptics still debate if this is safe, scalable, or practical, history reminds us that every revolution looks impossible until it takes off. Every generation has a moment that redefines what's possible. For ours, it was watching a car leave the ground, not on a racetrack, but into open sky. Rocket. Elon Musk's flying Tesla isn't just an invention. It's a declaration that the roads we've driven for over a century were only the beginning, and that the future of movement is vertical. Compass, yes, challenges remain. Regulations must be rewritten. Airspace must be redesigned. But the vision is clear now, and there's no going back. Shooting star in a world where everything once felt stuck, grounded, and predictable, Tesla has lifted our eyes upward again, toward cities and clouds, toward carbon-free skies, toward a new kind of freedom. The sky is no longer the limit. It's the new beginning. So ask yourself, when the Tesla flies again, will you be ready to ride? Like what you saw? Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because the next chapter in human mobility is already being written. And this was just the first flight.